Well, if you'd like to check out the live music scene in the Bay Area, hopefully you've gotten a chance to hear our next guest. And if not, you'll get a chance today. Joining me now is Bay Area singer-songwriter Diane de Mesa, an independent music artist born in the Philippines who came to the U.S. as a teenager and has been a musical artist since she was 7 years old. She is also a registered nurse, and she and her acoustic bandmates, known as Diane de Mesa and the LSS Sessionists, will be at the Quarter Note in Sunnyvale this coming Saturday. Welcome to the show. Good to see you.
Hello, thank you, Robert. Thank you for having me. On your show.
Tell us a little bit about, well, first of all, how did you get started at 7? How did you, what did you realize about yourself that made you want to do that?
Actually, it's earlier than that.
Earlier than
when
7.
I was 2 years old, my mom said, like, I was already singing Madonna's Like a Virgin.
Okay, good start.
But then when I was 7, that's when I realized that I can actually write songs.
Oh, yeah. Now, how did you realize that? Because I know friends of mine who write songs, and it is much more complicated than people think. What was your start? As a writer? As a singer? What got you into the writing part of it?
I write poems.
There you go. There's
but
your lyrics.
It's just the creative side of me. It's random. Like, I always have the melodies and lyrics in my head. So even in random moments, like I'm driving or I'm cooking, I'm washing dishes, sometimes I have just melody pop up in my head.
At what point did you become a performer that would actually perform in public versus, you know, sort of having those talents but keeping them to yourself? At what point did that change?
I would say high school.
Yeah? What happened?
I'm in choir. Actually, date back in the Philippines in elementary, I was in choir.
Okay.
So I was always in the church. And then in high school, I'm joining talent competitions. And then I kind of stopped in college because I had to do nursing.
Yeah.
But then when I came back to the Bay Area, I had a band, the LSS Sessionists. That's when we started playing.
How did you hook up with them, especially if at that point you weren't like a professional performer at that point?
Because I worked in Santa Maria as an RN for 3 years. And then when I came back to the Bay Area, I contacted my bandmate, actually in Facebook. Social media is a powerful thing.
Yeah.
And then when I was shopping in Seafood City in Milpitas, I found him. They're playing there with their band at that time.
How important is your Filipino kind of culture and background for you in terms of influencing what you do as a performer?
Oh, it has a very strong influence. Because my songs, they're also in Tagalog.
Oh,
so English and Tagalog, so I actually write a lot of Filipino songs.
And what would you say generally, and I know it's not easy to say, but what are you trying to express, or what is it about your songwriting that's kind of like about you?
Mostly love songs and breakup songs.
Well, we won't go too far.
Emotional, sentimental ballads.
Is that come from your poetry?
Some of them.
Yeah, yeah. But I was going to ask you, you took that break to pursue nursing.
Yes.
Yeah, is it difficult to be an RN and pursue music?
Yes, but I'm actually doing it side by side. I can balance, thankfully, I can balance being a nurse and a musician.
Yeah, and you put out an album last year, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
What's the name of it?
With Love. So let me take this opportunity to
yes. Oh, there you go.
Show
right
them
there.
my albums.
Yeah.
So this is my first one. It's called Fly Away. They're all self-produced because I'm an independent music artist. So these are all self-produced, and all of the original tracks are all written by yours truly.
Oh, okay. That's
so
Fly Away.
This is Fly Away, released in 2011. They have all like original songs and some bonus tracks that are released covers.
Okay.
And then Heartstrings. I will say this album is like my tribute to my favorite love songs. They're acoustic. I made some acoustic renditions of them.
Are these English and Tagalog?
This one is just all English.
Oh, okay.
But this one, Only For You, released in 2016. It has all 17 original tracks. Now this is mixed, English and Tagalog.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. And also this one is the latest one, With Love. It has 13 original tracks with mixed English and Tagalog.
How does it feel like looking down at a DVD or a CD and seeing yourself on there?
Amazing. Because it's like a dream come true.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it all started, because by the way, I have a YouTube channel. Like I post my covers there.
Okay.
And then I started collaborating with different talented musicians all over the world because of YouTube.
Very good.
So around that time, I thought, might as well make an album.
Yes.
So that's when I came up with this.
Okay, very good. We're going to get a chance to hear you later on and with your band, which is great.
Yes.
All right. And again, don't forget that Diane de Mesa and the LSS Sessionists will be performing at the Quarter Note Bar and Grill in Sunnyvale. That's at 1214 Apollo Way. The show starts at 9 p.m. And again, she'll be singing live for us in just a few minutes.